All right. So your procedure is to follow the instructions below. You're going to need 2 to 4 students. I put you in groups of 2. We're going to start here. One crisp afternoon in October, you'll find 4 well-preserved fossils and complete fossils. You are a paleontologist in the famous Montana fossil field. And so in day 1, right? Day 1 right here. That night in camp after dinner around a Coleman lantern, you and your colleagues begin to assemble the 4 bones that you found earlier. Since the bones were all found together in an undisturbed layer, you assume that they're all from the same animal. You spend the rest of the evening trying different arrangements of the bones in hopes of identifying the animal before you get tired. So here's the instructions. You guys are supposed to remove 4 fossils. So after day 1, you should have 4 fossils from your envelope. Okay? There are 2 different envelopes because there's 2 different fossils. If you have envelope A, you guys are going to have 1 set of fossil bones. If you have envelope B, you have a different set. And so after you take these 4 fossils, you're going to arrange them, right, the way that you think it is, and then go down to data table 1. So in data table 1, day 1, you should have 4 bones. What do your fossils look like? Describe 1, 2, 3, 4, what you think those 4 bones are. For example, if I'm looking at, let's say, that bone right there, I may think that it looks like what, class? A skull, and then do the rest for the others. There's no right answers, just your answers. And you can even be specific. A skull of what? What type of animal may you think? So after you've arranged your 4 bones, take a guess as to what type of animal you think it is. Anything. There's no wrong answers, just your answers. And then based on what type your animal it is, this is the most important part. What about the fossils makes you come to that conclusion? What is the evidence, right, that you have in just those 4 fossils? And so write that down. Day 2, you're going to take out 3 more fossils, right? So day 2, you're going to take out 3 more fossils. So you have a total of 7 fossils now. After day 2, you should have 7 total fossils, and you just go through the same 3 questions. Except this time, you're just going to answer what you think those new 3 fossils are. You may change your opinion of what the animal is, and you're going to have a reason as to why. Day 3 in the instructions, right? You'll notice after day 3, you'll read, you're going to take out 3 more fossils. So day 3, you're going to have 3 more fossils for a total of how many, everybody? 10 total. There are more than 10 bones in your envelope, but you're only taking out 10. So each group may have different 10 fossils than another group. You're going to explain what those 3 new bones you think they are. What type of animal do you think it is? You may stick with the same one. You may change your opinion based on the new evidence. You're always trying to rearrange the bones into the formation that you think they go in. And always, right, explain why you think that is. Day 4, you are going to take 5 minutes to compare your fossils with a group near you. Please, people with envelope A only compare with other groups with envelope A in your same row, and people with envelope B only compare with B. After that, you might have a different opinion of what your fossil bones are, and then you may change what you think your organism is, and you'll have a reason for doing that. Or maybe you stick with what your original opinion was. Day 5, you're going to come to me after looking at, and you're going to get a skeletal resource manual. Looks like this, right? It has some bones of some organisms, and those bones in the skeletal resource manual may help you restructure your organism. And then once again, you may or may not have different answers. When you're done with all that, you'll have some conclusion questions that you'll answer as a group between you and your partner. Any questions? Yes? So box number 1, you're going to say what your 4 bones are, each individual bone on day 1. Day 2, you're going to have 3 new bones. So you just talk about the 3 new bones. And then day 3, just the 3 new bones, right? On day 4 and 5, you may change your opinions of what those individual bones are based on another group for day 4 and based on my reference manual day 5. And then you can change any bones that you think are something different, right? Or maybe you think they're the same. the type of organism as a whole goes here. Like what you think, not each individual bone is, but what the whole organism is, right? That's what this is, the type of animal. These are the individual bones. And this is your reasoning, right? Your evidence to support that. Everybody's going to have different ones because not every group is going to have the same 10 bones. Got it? All right.